Hello, math champions. In this video, we are going to learn how to use this SOHCAHTAO that you learned in the basics of trigonometry to find out things about triangles. Okay, if you have not learned about this, click on the right top of this video. There's a link there where you can learn about the basics of trigonometry. Once you learn that, then you will be able to understand how you can use the SOHCAHTAO. Okay, and I've also given you many tricks to remember SOHCAHTAO there. Okay. Now, when we are talking about right angle triangles here, of course, trigonometry can be used for other than right angle triangles also, but we are using right angle triangles for studying as of now. Okay. Now, in this right angle triangles, okay, let's say this is A, this is B, and this is C. Now, if we know this is a 12 or this is a 7, and if we want to find out the other side, we can use Pythagoras theorem. How do we do that? That is a 12 square plus 7 square, and take a square root of that, I'll get the other side. Or if I know this side and I know this side is 13 or something like that, then I know that 13 square is equal to 12 square plus this x square. This, let's say this x, we don't know. Okay. So we can find out this x also by solving this equation, isn't it? So when two sides are given and the third side needs to be found out, we can use Pythagoras theorem. Okay. But in a case where, let's say they have given this 12 to us and they have not given any of the other sides, but they have given another angle inside, which is not the 90 degree. Other than the 90 degree, they have given one more angle. In this situation, when you have to find out some other sides and they've given you one side and one angle, that is when you can use SOHCAHTAO. Okay. When they have given one side, one angle, or they have given two sides, okay, one side, one angle, and you have to find out other side. Now, two sides are given to you, and you have to find third side is fine. But what if you have to find the angle, right? If the two sides is given and you have to find the side, no problem, you can use the Pythagoras theorem. But two sides are given, but not the side. They don't want the side, they want an angle inside the triangle. Then how do we find out? Okay, that is when this situation is when SOHCAHTAO is used. Okay, how do we do that? Let's say my intention is to find AB. Okay, my intention is to find AB. Now, as the situation is, one side is given, one angle is given, another side I have to find. So SOHCAHTAO has to be used, isn't it? So now, how to use it? Okay, we'll try all the SOHCAHTAO, right? So means what? Sine is opposite sine 30. Sorry, sine 30 is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is AB, by hypotenuse is AC. Now, I don't know AB also, I don't know AC also. So is this going to help me? No, it's not going to help me. Okay, let's see about cos 30. Cos 30 is BC by AC, adjacent by hypotenuse. Now, do I know BC? I don't know. I know BC, of course, but I don't know AC. Now, from this, at least something I have. So now what I can do, AC, I can, so if then AC becomes 12 divided by cos 30, isn't it? Now, how to find out this one, isn't it? How to find out this one? For that, we'll use a calculator. I hope you're able to see my calculator. So AC is basically, I'll get, once I get a cos 30, 12 divided by cos 30. So how do I use this is, first I take the 30 degree, okay, 30 degree, and use a trigonometric function there, trigonometric function of cos, right? So cos 30, this much is my cos 30, okay? Now, I can do the 12, divide by 12 with this, okay? And I can then take a reciprocal, isn't it? Cos 30 divided by 12, I'm going to do. And then I'm going to take a reciprocal with this 1 by x. Look at this. I do got it, right? So it says 13.85. So don't take a equal to again, okay? So it's a 13.85. So AC is 13.85. But then that is not my intention. No, I want to find AB. So though I could find using cos theta, but that is not my intention. I have to find AB, correct? So sine also didn't help, cos also didn't help for my AB. Now after this, of course, you can use Pythagoras theorem. But is there a way directly that you could do? Okay. This also was not helpful for us actually because we are not trying to find AC. Now, is there other trigonometric function that can help me? So let's go for tau, right? Tau, that is tan 30. Tan 30 is opposite by adjacent. Opposite is what? AB. Adjacent is what? This one, 12. Correct? Sorry, let me write that BC first. Okay. BC, that is 12. So now I know it is AB by 12. Correct? Now, from this, what I can say, the 12 goes on the top. So, 12 multiplied by tan 30, that will give me AB. How do I do that? How do I do that? Okay. Again, let's do that. I take a 30, take a trigonometric function of tan for it. Okay. And then multiply with a 12. Don't do a equal to again. Just multiply with the 12 again. Tan 30, if you can see, it's a tan 30 degrees and 12. Okay, I've got this. AB is 6.928. Wow, fantastic. So I got this 6.928. Now you can use Pythagoras theorem and verify whether we got both of these correct. It will be correct. Okay. But our question mark was AB. And so this is the thing that we will use. This trigonometric ratio is what we will use. Why we call it ratio? Because this is one side by another side. So sine, cos, tan, they're all called as trigonometric ratios. Which trigonometric ratio is to be used? Okay. Now let's understand a few more examples of which trigonometric ratio to be used. Okay. Let's say I'm not going to write the degrees. I'm just going to give theta. Okay. This theta is given to me, and this okay. Let me say this is 25 degree, and let's say we have got this is 11, and I'm supposed to find this. Which trigonometric ratio we'll use? So we should use a trigonometric ratio which is having a opposite to this angle, correct? So how do we decide? It has an opposite and it has a hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is what I have to find out. So opposite by hypotenuse. Which is the trigonometric ratio which is talks about opposite to hypotenuse? It is so, right? Sine 25. Sine 25 will give me this, isn't it? So in this situation, I'll use sine 25. Now let's take another right angle triangle. And let's say the theta is here now. Let's say theta is 40 degree. Okay, 40 degree. And I know here it is 9. And I want to find out this one. Okay. Now, what does this say? The theta is 40 degree, of course. And what do we know? We know adjacent, we know, right? Adjacent is what we know. And hypotenuse is what I have to find out. So what is the side I know and what is the side I have to find out? Now, adjacent by hypotenuse is what is the trigonometric ratio? Which one is it? It is cos 40. So I know this is where I have to use cos 40. Now, let's say a situation is there here where theta is given here and they have given some value here 11 or something, and I have to find out this one. Now what do I know? Theta is there, of course. I have the adjacent I'm having, and opposite is what I have to find out. Okay. Or can I do opposite by adjacent? Okay, because there's no hypotenuse here. I can use tan or cot, right? Everything else has this one, right? A hypotenuse. So opposite by adjacent will be tan theta, or adjacent by hypotenuse, adjacent by opposite will be cot theta. That's all. Difference is this much only. So based on this, I can use cot theta or tan theta based on whatever it is, right? So and use the calculator to find out the value. Okay. Now, what if a scenario where two sides are given to us? Let's say two sides are given to us. Let's say this is 6, this is 12. Okay, and they want you to find the angle here. Okay, other than the 90 degree, they want to find the angle. This is what you have to find out. So so I theta is there, and this is what is given to me. Opposite is given to me, and adjacent is given to me. So what is the trigonometric ratio I have to use? It is a tan theta, isn't it? Tan theta. And so tan theta is given by 6 over 12. Now, 6 over 12 is fine, but how do we find, 6 over 12 is nothing but 0.5. Okay. So, tan theta is 0.5. But how do I find theta? And for that, how to use in the calculator is, okay, first of all, let me do that simply only. It's like instead of me writing it directly 0.5, 6 divided by 12 is 0.5. I know about this, right? Now, there's something called in trigonometric function, there's a second one called tan inverse. So, tan theta is 0.5, means now I have to use tan inverse of 0.5. Okay, that means theta will be tan inverse. We call it as inverse, means opposite functionality of tan. Okay, so all these things, sine, cosine, tangent, these are all called trigonometric ratios, and they're also called as functions. Okay, functions. And when you're learning about functions, you also learn about inverse functions. So that is what we are using here. Tan theta is 0.5, means theta will be tan inverse 0.5. Okay, so if you see here, tan inverse 0.5 is in the top of in the calculator, and it is given answer is 26.56. That means the degree is 26.56 degree. This angle is 26.56. Similarly, just like tan inverse, there are other inverse functions also. Sine inverse, cos inverse. So, whenever we are having a situation like, let's say, sine theta is 0.7342, something like that is there. For example, you get that as the answer after your division, maybe. Like, for example, if they have given you like this, theta, this is the theta, and they've given you this is 6, this is 15 something, and when you divide 6 by 15, you're getting 0.7. Example I'm giving, you're getting that. Okay, because sine theta means opposite by hypotenuse. So 6 by 15, right? Sine theta is 6 by 15. 6 by 15, when you do, you're getting 0.73. When I have got like this, how do I find theta? It is nothing but sine inverse of this 0.732. 7342. How do I find this? I just go there and 0.7342. Okay. And for that, I have to take a sine inverse function of this. I'm getting 47 degree. Okay. Now, let's take this example itself, 6 by 15. Now, theta I have to find out means sine theta is equal to 6 by 15. And what is that 6 by 15? How do I do it? Okay, 6 divided by 15 is here. Okay, 0.4 it is. Now, it is 0.4. So, theta will be sine inverse of 0.4, right? Sine inverse of 0.4. How do I do it? I go to trigonometry. Sine inverse of it I have to take, and I get 23.578. So, so don't do equal to again. It will again get divided. So, 23.67 something was there, right? So don't do the division, don't do the equal to again. It'll change. It'll change the, right? So how do I do it? Now let's do it again. 6 divided by 15. Okay. And then go to trigonometric function and say sine inverse of it. That's it. 23.58, isn't it? 23.58. That's all. I should not do the equal to again. Directly you'll get the answer in the calculator. Okay. So this is how you find angles and sides using SOHCAHTAO. Okay. I hope you are clear about the understanding of it. But then let me tell you again and again and again, until you practice to solve problems on your own, you can be sure that you have not learned it. So go ahead and solve problems. If getting stuck, come back to the video, watch it again and try to solve them again. Once you get these basics very, very clear, very, very strong, then everything in trigonometry becomes easy and simple for you. Okay. So go ahead and practice a lot. Okay. SOHCAHTAO, all the tricks is fine. Calculators are there. Everything is there. But then nothing matches to your practice. Go ahead, Math Champions. Keep practicing. Keep learning mathematics. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.